Right, so in today's video, I have found the worst, the strangest, the most ridiculous football boots ever. That was insane. That was like one of the best free kicks I've ever hit.
So here's the plan. In my last video, I tested out the world's most expensive football boots. Well, today I'm going to find the worst. And I've definitely succeeded with these ridiculous Nike heel boots, but these were just too ridiculous to even consider a real boot. So I'm going to be giving these a completely separate segment later on in the video. So first things first, I did some searching online and found 6 pairs of boots that I think could be contenders for the worst pair ever. And I came up with these: the Topo boots, the Zygo boots, Amazon's fake Mercurials, the world's cheapest Sondico boots, the Balenciaga boots, and finally the concave slabs. So I'll test these 6 boots and then whittle it down to just 2 pairs, and these final 2 pairs will go head to head in some tests to determine the worst boot ever. Well, until we test out the Nike heels, that is. Let's do it.
Right, so first up, we're going to take a look at Amazon's own fake Mercurial boots. These are the best selling boot on Amazon. How this is even legal against copyright, I don't know, but they actually look quite nice, I'm not going to lie. You know what? They come up a little big, but they're nice, they're a nice fit. They feel really soft, they don't feel like they've got much protection, but they're nice and lightweight. Yeah, they feel good for dribbling. These are definitely not the worst boot ever. Yeah, on to the next one. Right, next up we have these crazy boots. They actually feel really comfortable. They're the strangest boots I've probably ever seen. They kind of remind me of the T90 boots. All right, let's test them out. Wow, these look mental. Yeah, there's no way these are in the bottom 3. They're actually quite nice.
Next up, we have the Topo boots.
Right, so next up, we're going to test out the cheapest football boots I could buy, the Sondico Specials. I prefer the Amazon boots to these, honestly. No complaints, honestly, absolutely fine. We'll do a bit of shooting, but once again, I'm confident these aren't going to make the bottom 3. Next up, I know these well, the Balenciagas. They're not good. Do not like these Balenciaga boots at all. Right, these have got that solid thing here. They feel all right, you know. They're more techie than I thought they'd be. The thing is, this video just makes you realise, like, boots aren't that important. They're really not that important. All right, I've tested out all the boots. Now it's decision time.
So after a bit of deliberation, I came to my decision and whittled it down to just 2 pairs.
So before we get into the rest of this video, and there's some crazy stuff coming up, I want to tell you about today's sponsor, So Rare, because I think a lot of you will be really interested in this. So I think we all love a bit of fantasy football, and while the Premier League season's coming to a break, we turn our focus to the world's biggest football tournament, and the fact that there's a fantasy game featuring insane prizes like playing football with Zinedine Zidane is just something you'll love to hear.
It's called So Rare, and whilst they have fantasy games running across the whole season, they've made a game specifically for this year's tournament.
And So Rare has one of the most advanced and engaging scoring systems across the whole of fantasy sports.
So here is me making my team. First up, I selected 8 players to join my squad. Then I composed my lineup: Chesney in goal, Lovren in defence. These first 2 picks were mainly so I could fit within the budget because I spent a lot more on the rest of the players. Midfield, I went for Phil Foden. I'm expecting a big tournament from him. Pulisic up front, and then for my extra pick, I went for Mbappe. It's got to be. He's very expensive, but I think he's going to get me a lot of points. And I've also made him my captain to boost points even further if and when he plays well.
Now it's your turn. Sign up via the link below and join my league.
I've set up my own private league which you can join using this code or the link in the description.
Some of the prizes include limited edition football jerseys, signed memorabilia, and the chance to meet and play football with World Cup winner Zinedine Zidane.
Go check out So Rare now.
So now we're left with the 2 final pairs. I've come to the pitch. We're going to put them through some tests to find out what is the worst football boot of all time. Let's see which 2 boots made it to the final round.
In the running for the worst football boots, we have the Balenciaga boots versus the Topo boots. Balenciaga's big, bulky, heavy design makes them a nightmare to play in, and the big block on the end of the Topo boots offers little when it comes to skills and close touches. Also, they look very ugly.
Right, first test is the comfort test. Let's try it on. They've not got a very snug fit, these. This tongue here is really hard, but I mean, they're not terrible. You know what? The toe poke boots are actually a really comfortable boot. For comfort, toe poke win this one.
Next up we have the sprint test. As you can see, the toe poke boot's more streamlined, lightweight design beat the Balenciaga on this test. When it came to the dribble test, it was more of the same. The Balenciaga boots are just way too bulky and heavy. Skills test up next.
These are horrible for keep-ups.
For this test, they both did terrible, so neither of them get a point. And finally, the shooting test.
Oh, crikey. Oh, crikey. Oh my God. Toe poke. Oh my God, the toe poke. Alright, I've seen enough. Let's go to the final results.
So, whilst the toe poke boots were terrible for skills and close control, the worst boots by far are the Balenciaga boots, and I'm officially going to make them the worst football boots ever made. Well, that is until I show you this next pair.
A Nike box. Oh my days. What on earth is that?
So these are the Nike Premier high heels, and they've got to be the most outrageous football boots of all time. They cost around £500 to buy, which is just ridiculous, but I had to test them out.
Right, let's put these things on. They are a bit small, but they're the biggest size I could find. Oh my God, what on earth is this? They are so tight. These are what you call ankle breakers, I'm not gonna lie. This is ridiculous. They're hurting my feet. These have got to be the most insane football boots I've ever seen. You know what? This doesn't feel as bad as I thought. I'm more stable than I expected. These things are ridiculous. I just know I'm gonna get injured doing this, twisted ankle or something. But yeah, first touches with them, let's go. I can do a little bit of a jog. Oh, shall I do a sprint test with them? Let's do a sprint test. My toes are getting destroyed.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, I can't slow down.
For context, this was 1.3 seconds slower than with the Balenciaga boots.
Do you know what? It wasn't too bad because I was just on my toes the whole time. So the heel didn't actually go down. These are really hurting my toes now though. All right, let's get the ball. Right, let's have a look at the turn speed on these boots.
I'm sorry, but just take a look at the absolute state of turning in these boots. That looks horrendous.
All right, first touches with these boots. Let's try the keep up test. You know what, this is actually a lot better than I thought. I wouldn't dare do a trick where both feet have to come off the ground because that's not going to end well. Let's try, oh, this is an ankle breaker this. Oh no. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, I got one. Oh no. Oh. You know what? I'm actually doing better than I thought I'd do. Heel juggles in the heels. Oh, I need a rest, man. They're just destroying my feet. Because the heel's like pushing my toes forward, they are just destroying me, mate. First impressions, they're not actually as bad as I thought. I'm actually able to do quite a bit in them. I thought I'd be all over the place. I thought my ankles would have been broken by now, but no, we're doing all right. But we haven't done any shooting yet, to be fair, so there's literally other people at the pitch as well. This is quite embarrassing, but probably wondering what on earth's going on. That wasn't terrible. I'm honestly surprised how decent these are. Oh. I actually feel like I've got the ability to score a banger in these. Imagine rocking up to Sunday League wearing this. It's just ridiculous, the thought of that. I kind of want to do it just to see what happens. Imagine that. Long shots, let's go. I just can't get the power, man, because I can't like fully plant my foot properly. I'm worried about keeping the ankle supported. Oh, here we go. It's gonna go sailing into that top right corner. Watch this. Oh my God. That was insane. We gotta do it again. Oh no, yeah. Flipping it. Save the toes. There is no football boots worse than these. My toes are literally numb. I can't feel them. All right, back in the boots again. My feet have recovered. It's time for round 2.
Now this next little section is just insane, so I'm going to leave the footage uncut.
All right, here we go again. Ready, mate? Oh, are you kidding me? Wait, mate, I'm leaving that all uncut. That was insane. That's like one of the best free kicks I've ever hit. Why are they suddenly really decent? Oh. Round 3. It doesn't get any more fun, honestly. If anything, it gets less fun. I can't imagine anyone's actually bought these, apart from me.
And finally, I wanted to test them out on grass. I did a dribble test and they came up about half a second slower than the Balenciaga boots. So overall, these boots weren't actually as bad as I was expecting them to be. I hope you guys enjoyed this video testing out some of the craziest boots of all time. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Peace.